In life, we encounter a multitude of situations that can evoke a wide range of emotions. Some moments are uplifting, bringing joy and excitement, while others can be challenging, frustrating, or even painful. The truth is, we cannot always control the events that unfold around us. However, we hold the incredible power to choose our responses to these events. This choice is where our true strength lies. When faced with adversity or criticism, the instinct might be to react immediately, perhaps with anger, disappointment, or even defeat. But taking a step back and consciously choosing your response can transform your experience entirely. This moment of pause allows you to evaluate the situation without letting your emotions dictate your actions. By doing so, you can respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Imagine a scenario where you receive negative feedback at work. It's easy to feel defensive or discouraged, but what if instead you chose to view this feedback as a valuable opportunity for growth? By reframing your perspective, you open the door to constructive dialogue and personal development. This mindset shift can empower you to seek clarity, ask questions, and improve your skills, ultimately leading to greater success. Choosing your response also involves recognizing that other people's actions are not a reflection of your worth. When someone criticizes you or treats you poorly, it's crucial to remember that their behavior speaks to their own struggles, not to your value. By adopting a mindset that prioritizes your own self-worth, you free yourself from the weight of others' opinions. You can choose to respond with kindness, understanding, or even silence rather than letting negativity affect you. Moreover, this choice extends beyond difficult interactions. It applies to everyday challenges as well. When faced with delays, unexpected changes, or obstacles, it's all too common to feel frustration bubbling to the surface. But what if you chose to see these moments as opportunities to practice patience and resilience? Each time you encounter a setback, you can decide to embrace it as part of the journey, using it to strengthen your character. This proactive approach to responding can significantly impact your overall well-being. When you consciously choose how to react, you cultivate a sense of empowerment and control over your life. You become less reactive and more intentional, which fosters a sense of peace amidst chaos. This shift allows you to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems, leading to a more positive outlook. Additionally, practicing this mindset reinforces your emotional intelligence. As you learn to navigate your feelings and choose your responses, you become more attuned to the emotions of others. This heightened awareness enables you to engage with empathy and understanding, strengthening your relationships and fostering a supportive environment around you. In essence, the power to choose your response is a profound tool for personal growth and resilience. It allows you to reclaim your narrative, rise above challenges, and maintain a sense of balance even in the face of adversity. By making this conscious choice, you cultivate a mindset that embraces positivity, empowers others, and transforms challenges into stepping stones toward your success. This simple yet powerful shift in perspective can profoundly impact not only your life but also the lives of those around you. Our inner dialogue shapes our perception of the world and our place within it. It's that constant stream of thoughts that runs through our minds, influencing how we feel about ourselves, how we respond to challenges, and how we navigate our daily lives. Unfortunately, many of us are unaware of the negative narratives that creep into our consciousness. These limiting beliefs and self-critical thoughts can be so ingrained that they feel like an integral part of who we are. However, the good news is that we have the power to strengthen this inner dialogue and reshape our mindset. To begin this transformation, we must first become aware of our thoughts. This requires a commitment to mindfulness and intentional effort to observe the inner workings of our minds without judgment. When you take the time to notice what you're telling yourself, you might discover a recurring pattern of negativity. Perhaps you frequently find yourself saying, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never succeed." Recognizing these thoughts is the first step in changing them. Once you've identified negative self-talk, it's crucial to challenge and reframe these beliefs. Ask yourself, is this thought true? What evidence do I have to support or refute it? Often we find that our inner critic exaggerates our flaws and minimizes our strengths. By critically evaluating these thoughts, you can begin to dismantle the untruths that have held you back. This process involves replacing self-doubt with affirmations of your capabilities and potential. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," shift to "I am capable of learning and growing." Strengthening your inner dialogue also means fostering self-compassion. Many people are harder on themselves than they would ever be on others. Imagine how you would speak to a friend facing a challenge. Would you criticize them or would you offer support and encouragement? Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding. Recognize that making mistakes is part of being human. By adopting a compassionate approach, you cultivate resilience and create a nurturing inner environment. Another effective strategy for enhancing your inner dialogue is to incorporate positive affirmations into your daily routine. Affirmations are powerful statements that reinforce your self-worth and capabilities. By repeating affirmations like "I am worthy of success" or "I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth," you create a positive feedback loop in your mind. Over time, these affirmations can help replace negative thoughts, fostering a more optimistic and confident self-image. Moreover, surrounding yourself with positivity is essential for strengthening your inner dialogue. The people we interact with, the media we consume, and the environments we inhabit all influence our thoughts. Seek out relationships that uplift and inspire you. Engage with content that encourages growth and positivity, whether through books, podcasts, or motivational speeches. This external positivity will feed into your internal dialogue, reinforcing a more empowered mindset. Visualization is another powerful tool for shaping your inner dialogue. Take time to imagine your goals and the steps you'll take to achieve them. Visualizing success can bolster your belief in your abilities and prepare you mentally for the challenges ahead. When you see yourself succeeding in your mind's eye, it becomes easier to translate that vision into reality. This practice not only enhances your confidence, but also instills a sense of purpose and direction. It's also important to practice gratitude as part of strengthening your inner dialogue. Acknowledging the positive aspects of your life helps shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present. Start or end your day by listing things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This habit can cultivate a more positive outlook, making it easier to counteract negative thoughts when they arise. Finally, be patient with yourself during this process. Transforming your inner dialogue is not an overnight achievement. It's a journey that requires consistent effort and practice. Celebrate your progress, no matter how minor, and be gentle with yourself when setbacks occur. Each step you take to strengthen your inner dialogue brings you closer to a more empowered and resilient self. In summary, your inner dialogue is a powerful force that influences every aspect of your life. By becoming aware of your thoughts, challenging negativity, practicing self-compassion, using affirmations, surrounding yourself with positivity, visualizing success, embracing gratitude, and exercising patience, you can transform your internal narrative into one that fuels your growth and empowers you to face life's challenges with confidence. This transformation will not only enhance your personal well-being, but will also resonate with those around you, creating a ripple effect of positivity and resilience. Emotional intelligence, EI, is an essential skill that can profoundly influence our personal and professional lives. It encompasses the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our emotions, as well as the emotions of others. Cultivating emotional intelligence allows us to navigate relationships more effectively, respond to challenges with resilience, and create a deeper sense of connection with those around us. Unlike traditional intelligence, which is often measured through cognitive abilities, emotional intelligence focuses on how we handle interpersonal dynamics and self-awareness. Developing this skill can lead to greater fulfillment, success, and well-being. To begin cultivating emotional intelligence, self-awareness is crucial. This means taking the time to reflect on your own emotions and how they affect your thoughts and behaviors. Regularly check in with yourself. Ask, "How am I feeling right now?" Or "What triggered this emotion?" By recognizing your feelings in real time, you create a pathway to understanding how those emotions influence your decisions and interactions. Journaling can be an effective tool for self-reflection, providing a space to explore your emotional landscape and identify patterns in your reactions. Once you have a better understanding of your own emotions, the next step is to develop self-regulation. This involves managing your emotional responses in various situations, especially when faced with stress or conflict. It's easy to react impulsively when emotions run high, but practicing self-regulation enables you to pause and consider your response. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or counting to 10 before reacting can help you regain control in emotionally charged moments. By mastering this skill, you demonstrate maturity and thoughtfulness, fostering healthier interactions and relationships. Empathy is another cornerstone of emotional intelligence. This ability to understand and share the feelings of others is vital in building strong connections. To cultivate empathy, practice active listening, give your full attention to the speaker, acknowledge their feelings, and respond with compassion. When you put yourself in someone else's shoes, you deepen your understanding of their experiences and perspectives. This not only strengthens your relationships, but also promotes a sense of community and collaboration. In addition to empathy, effective communication is critical to emotional intelligence. This means expressing your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly while also being respectful and considerate of others. Developing strong communication skills involves being aware of nonverbal cues, tone of voice, and body language, which all play a significant role in conveying emotions. Practice articulating your feelings clearly, using statements to take ownership of your emotions and reduce defensiveness. For example, instead of saying, "You make me feel frustrated," try, "I feel frustrated when this happens." This approach fosters constructive dialogue and encourages understanding. Cultivating emotional intelligence also requires a commitment to lifelong learning. Emotional awareness and skills can evolve with experience, so actively seek opportunities for growth. This could include engaging in workshops, reading books on emotional intelligence, or even seeking mentorship from individuals who exemplify strong EI. By remaining open to feedback and willing to learn from your experiences, you enhance your emotional repertoire and adaptability. Another important aspect of emotional intelligence is resilience, the ability to bounce back from setbacks and challenges. Life inevitably presents obstacles, and how you respond to those challenges significantly impacts your emotional well-being. Resilience can be developed by reframing setbacks as opportunities for growth, practicing gratitude, and maintaining a positive outlook. Recognize that failures are not reflections of your worth, but rather stepping stones on the path to success. This mindset shift enables you to approach difficulties with a sense of curiosity and determination. Creating a supportive environment is also crucial for cultivating emotional intelligence. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage open communication and emotional expression. Build relationships with those who challenge you to think critically about your emotions and provide constructive feedback. A healthy social network can serve as a valuable resource for navigating emotional complexities, offering support during tough times and celebrating your successes. Finally, remember that cultivating emotional intelligence is an ongoing journey. There will be moments of progress and setbacks, but each experience contributes to your overall growth. Practice self-compassion and patience as you navigate this process. Celebrate the small victories along the way and recognize that emotional intelligence is not about perfection, it's about progress. In summary, cultivating emotional intelligence is essential for personal and professional success. By developing self-awareness, practicing self-regulation, fostering empathy, honing communication skills, committing to lifelong learning, building resilience, creating a supportive environment, and embracing the journey of growth, you can enhance your emotional intelligence. This transformative skill empowers you to navigate relationships with grace, respond to challenges with resilience, and create a more fulfilling life for yourself and those around you. Emotional intelligence is not just a personal asset, it is a vital tool for creating a positive impact in the world. Perspective shapes our reality. It influences how we interpret events, interact with others, and navigate challenges. The ability to shift our perspective can unlock new opportunities, foster resilience, and deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Embracing the power of perspective is not just about seeing things differently, it's about cultivating a mindset that allows for growth, connection, and transformation. To begin with, recognizing that our perspective is subjective is crucial. Each of us views the world through the lens of our experiences, beliefs, and emotions. This lens can color our interpretations of events and situations. For instance, two individuals can experience the same event and come away with completely different conclusions based on their unique backgrounds. Understanding that our perspective is shaped by our past can foster empathy towards others, helping us to appreciate their viewpoints. It encourages us to ask questions and engage in conversations rather than making snap judgments. Shifting your perspective often requires conscious effort. One effective way to do this is through the practice of gratitude. When we focus on what we are grateful for, we train our minds to recognize the positive aspects of our lives, even in challenging situations. This shift can alter our outlook significantly. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by obstacles, we begin to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Keeping a gratitude journal can be a powerful tool in this practice, allowing you to regularly reflect on the positive elements in your life and their impact on your overall perspective. Another way to embrace the power of perspective is by seeking diverse viewpoints. Engaging with people from different backgrounds, cultures, and experiences broadens our understanding of the world. It encourages us to step outside of our comfort zones and challenge our assumptions. Whether it's through reading diverse literature, attending cultural events, or simply having open discussions with friends, exposing ourselves to new perspectives can enrich our lives and enhance our capacity for empathy. It opens the door to conversations that may challenge our beliefs but ultimately lead to greater understanding and connection. Mindfulness is also an essential practice for embracing perspective. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment. This awareness allows us to step back from our immediate reactions and consider alternative viewpoints. When faced with a difficult situation, instead of reacting impulsively, mindfulness gives us the space to pause and reflect. It enables us to ask ourselves, what else could be true here, or how might someone else perceive this? This inquiry can lead to deeper insights and more constructive responses. In addition, reframing challenges can be a powerful way to shift our perspective. Instead of viewing obstacles as setbacks, consider them as stepping stones on the path to success. Each challenge carries with it the potential for growth, learning, and resilience. For example, if you encounter a failure, rather than seeing it as a definitive end, ask yourself what lessons you can glean from the experience. What strengths did you discover? How can this inform your future actions? Reframing situations in this manner empowers you to approach difficulties with a proactive mindset rather than a victim mentality. It's also important to recognize the role of emotions in shaping our perspective. Our emotional state can significantly impact how we interpret experiences. When we're feeling down or stressed, it's easy to see the world through a negative lens. Conversely, when we're in a positive emotional state, we tend to view situations more optimistically. This understanding emphasizes the importance of emotional regulation. By managing our emotions effectively, we can create a more balanced perspective, allowing us to respond to life's ups and downs with equanimity and grace. Another vital aspect of embracing perspective is accepting that change is a constant in life. The ability to adapt our perspective in response to changing circumstances is a sign of resilience. Life is unpredictable, and the more we can embrace change as an opportunity for growth rather than a threat, the more empowered we become. When faced with transitions or setbacks, remind yourself that this is a part of the journey. Adaptability fosters a mindset of curiosity, inviting you to explore new possibilities and solutions rather than clinging to outdated beliefs or ways of thinking. Moreover, cultivating a growth mindset is essential for embracing the power of perspective. A growth mindset, the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work, enables us to view challenges as opportunities for improvement. When we approach life with a growth mindset, we become more open to feedback, more willing to learn from our experiences, and more likely to see failures as temporary setbacks rather than permanent flaws. This shift in thinking can transform our approach to challenges and enhance our overall resilience. Finally, remember that embracing the power of perspective is an ongoing practice. It requires intentionality and reflection. Set aside time regularly to evaluate your perspectives on various aspects of your life. Are there areas where you feel stuck or limited by your viewpoint? Challenge yourself to seek out alternative narratives and explore how shifting your perspective can lead to new insights and possibilities. In summary, embracing the power of perspective opens the door to deeper understanding, growth, and connection. By recognizing the subjectivity of our viewpoints, practicing gratitude, seeking diverse perspectives, cultivating mindfulness, reframing challenges, managing emotions, accepting change, and fostering a growth mindset, we can transform our lives. This journey of embracing perspective not only enhances our personal well-being, but also enriches our relationships and empowers us to navigate the complexities of life with greater ease and grace. Perspective is not just about how we see the world, it's about how we engage with it. Building a support system is one of the most vital steps you can take toward personal growth and emotional resilience. A strong support system is not just a collection of friends or acquaintances, it's a network of individuals who uplift you, challenge you, and provide guidance when you need it most. It includes family members, friends, mentors, and even professional contacts, each playing a unique role in your life. Establishing and nurturing this network can create a profound impact on your mental and emotional well-being. To begin constructing your support system, it's essential to identify the types of people you want to include. Think about those who inspire you, share your values, and encourage your dreams. Surrounding yourself with positive influences will motivate you to strive for your goals and help you navigate challenges more effectively. Look for individuals who exhibit emotional intelligence and who can empathize with your experiences. These are the people who will listen without judgment, offering a safe space for you to express your thoughts and feelings. Once you've identified potential members of your support system, it's crucial to foster those relationships actively. Reach out to people you admire and connect with them on a deeper level. This can be as simple as initiating a conversation over coffee or sending a thoughtful message. Building strong relationships requires effort and intentionality. Invest time in getting to know them and sharing your own experiences. The more you connect on a personal level, the stronger your bond will become. Communication is key in any support system. Be open about your needs and vulnerabilities. Sharing your thoughts and feelings allows others to understand your struggles and offer the right kind of support. Don't hesitate to express when you're feeling overwhelmed or in need of encouragement. By communicating your needs, you empower those in your network to step in and provide assistance when necessary. Remember, vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a strength that fosters deeper connections and trust. In addition to emotional support, consider the practical aspects of building your support system. Seek out mentors or coaches who can provide guidance in specific areas of your life, whether it's career-related, personal development, or health and wellness. Mentorship can provide invaluable insights based on experience, helping you navigate complex situations and make informed decisions. Don't forget to reciprocate the support you receive. A strong support system is built on mutual respect and encouragement. Be there for others in your network when they need help or guidance. Celebrate their successes and offer a listening ear during tough times. By investing in your relationships and being a reliable support for others, you create a positive cycle of empowerment and motivation. This reciprocity solidifies the bonds you share and enhances the overall strength of your network. Finally, periodically assess your support system to ensure it aligns with your current goals and needs. As you grow and evolve, some relationships may naturally fade while new ones emerge. Be open to this process. It's okay to let go of connections that no longer serve you, as difficult as that might be. Instead, focus on nurturing relationships that uplift and inspire you. Your support system should evolve alongside you, adapting to your changing circumstances and aspirations. Building a robust support system is an ongoing and dynamic process that significantly influences your journey toward personal growth and fulfillment. By identifying positive influences, fostering open communication, seeking mentorship, embracing diversity, reciprocating support, and continuously evaluating your network, you create a powerful foundation for success. With a solid support system in place, you'll be better equipped to face life's challenges, celebrate your victories, and grow into the best version of yourself. Surrounding yourself with the right people can transform your journey, making it not only manageable but also enjoyable and rewarding. Mindfulness is more than just a buzzword, it's a transformative practice that can profoundly change the way we perceive our lives, handle challenges, and interact with the world around us. At its core, mindfulness involves being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. This practice can serve as a powerful tool in helping you act as if nothing bothers you, creating a sense of calm and clarity that empowers you to navigate life's complexities with grace. To start incorporating mindfulness into your life, it's essential to create a routine that allows you to focus on the present. This can begin with simple practices like setting aside a few minutes each day for focused breathing. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and bring your attention to your breath. Feel the air entering your lungs and the gentle rise and fall of your chest. As thoughts arise, whether they're worries about the future or reflections on the past, acknowledge them without judgment and gently guide your focus back to your breath. This act of returning your attention to your breath is the essence of mindfulness, helping you cultivate a sense of peace amidst the chaos. Mindfulness can also be practiced through meditation, where you dedicate a specific time to engage in deep awareness. There are various forms of meditation, such as guided meditation, loving kindness meditation, or simply sitting in silence. Each practice encourages you to observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them. As you develop a regular meditation practice, you'll find that you become more attuned to your internal landscape, learning to recognize emotional triggers and responses. This heightened awareness allows you to approach situations with a clearer mind, enabling you to act deliberately rather than react impulsively. In addition to formal meditation, you can incorporate mindfulness into your everyday activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or even washing dishes, bring your full attention to the task at hand. Notice the sensations in your body, the flavors of your food, or the sounds around you. By immersing yourself in these experiences, you not only enrich your daily life, but also cultivate a sense of gratitude for the present moment. This practice of mindful living fosters a deeper appreciation for life's simple pleasures and can significantly improve your overall well-being. Another critical aspect of mindfulness is recognizing and managing your thoughts. Often we allow negative self-talk or external pressures to dominate our mental space. Practicing mindfulness empowers you to observe these thoughts without letting them define you. When negative thoughts arise, rather than suppressing them or allowing them to spiral out of control, acknowledge them as temporary and separate from your identity. By practicing this separation, you can respond to challenges with a more balanced and objective mindset. Mindfulness also enhances emotional regulation. When you're fully present and aware of your emotions, you can respond to them in a healthy way. For example, if you feel frustration or anxiety, mindfulness enables you to pause and explore the root of those feelings instead of reacting defensively. This space allows you to make conscious choices about how to respond, ultimately leading to more constructive outcomes in your interactions. By being aware of your emotions, you develop resilience and the ability to remain composed even in difficult situations. The practice of mindfulness also extends to interpersonal relationships. When you engage with others mindfully, you become a better listener and communicator. By being present during conversations, you show genuine interest and empathy, which can strengthen your connections with others. Mindful communication encourages openness and understanding, helping you navigate conflicts with greater ease and compassion. This approach fosters healthier relationships as you create an environment where both you and others feel valued and heard. Furthermore, mindfulness can play a crucial role in stress management. In today's fast-paced world, stress often becomes a constant companion. Practicing mindfulness equips you with tools to combat stress effectively. By focusing on the present moment, you reduce the tendency to ruminate on past events or worry about future uncertainties. This shift in perspective helps to lower stress levels, enabling you to approach challenges with a clearer mind and a calmer heart. As you cultivate this practice, you'll find that your resilience to stress increases, allowing you to bounce back more quickly from life's ups and downs. Incorporating mindfulness into your life requires commitment and patience. It's important to remember that it's a practice. There will be days when your mind feels cluttered and distracted, and that's okay. The key is to show yourself compassion and to keep returning to the present moment. Over time, the cumulative effect of practicing mindfulness can be life-changing. You'll likely notice improvements in your mental clarity, emotional stability, and overall sense of well-being. By embracing mindfulness, you cultivate a powerful tool that empowers you to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and clarity. This practice enables you to live authentically and to act as if nothing bothers you, no matter the circumstances you face. As you strengthen your ability to remain present, you unlock the potential for deeper connections, improved emotional regulation, and a greater appreciation for the beauty of life as it unfolds. Ultimately, mindfulness serves as a beacon of light, guiding you through the complexities of life with resilience, grace, and unwavering strength. Setting healthy boundaries is one of the most empowering steps you can take to protect your energy, preserve your mental well-being, and foster healthier relationships. Boundaries are not walls that isolate you from others, but are essential guidelines that help define what you will and will not tolerate in your interactions with people. They allow you to clearly communicate your needs and priorities, creating a space where respect and understanding thrive. The process of establishing boundaries is both a form of self-respect and a way to cultivate mutual respect in your relationships. First and foremost, setting healthy boundaries requires clarity. You need to know your own values, limitations, and desires before you can communicate them to others. This involves self-reflection and self-awareness. Ask yourself what behaviors, interactions, or obligations drain you. What are the things that consistently cause you stress, frustration, or discomfort? Once you've identified these triggers, you can begin to form a framework for your boundaries. This personal clarity will make it easier to assert yourself when the need arises, preventing you from feeling overwhelmed or taken advantage of in any situation. Another essential aspect of boundary setting is learning to say no without guilt. Many of us struggle with the idea of saying no, especially if we've been conditioned to please others or avoid conflict. However, saying no is an act of self-preservation. It means that you recognize your limits and respect them enough to honor your own well-being. Remember, saying no doesn't make you selfish or unkind. It makes you responsible for your own health and happiness. When you say no to what doesn't serve you, you create more space to say yes to the things that do. Communicating your boundaries effectively is key to ensuring they are respected. This is where assertiveness plays a vital role. Assertiveness is the ability to express your thoughts, feelings, and needs in a clear, direct, and respectful manner. It's not about being aggressive or controlling, rather, it's about standing firm in your convictions while maintaining empathy for others. When communicating your boundaries, it's important to be specific. For instance, instead of saying, "I don't like it when you do that," say, "I feel disrespected when my time is not valued during meetings. I need us to stick to the agreed schedule."
Clear communication helps others understand your expectations and fosters more respectful and harmonious interactions.
However, it's important to recognize that setting boundaries isn't always easy, especially if you're dealing with individuals who are accustomed to pushing them. In such cases, you may face resistance, guilt tripping, or manipulation. But this is where your commitment to self-respect must remain unwavering. It's crucial to hold firm to your boundaries, even when others react negatively. Remember, boundaries are about protecting your peace, not pleasing others. You have the right to create an environment where your emotional, mental, and physical well-being are prioritized. A helpful resource for further reading is the book Boundaries: When to Say Yes, How to Say No to Take Control of Your Life by Dr. Henry Cloud and Dr. John Townsend. This book provides practical advice on how to develop and implement boundaries in various areas of life, from work to personal relationships. It also explores the importance of boundaries in building healthier connections and protecting your emotional space. One of the often overlooked aspects of setting boundaries is the need to establish them with yourself as well. This means setting limits on behaviors, habits, and thought patterns that no longer serve you. For example, if you're prone to overworking or people-pleasing, you need to recognize when these tendencies are detrimental to your well-being and put systems in place to limit them. This could involve creating structured work hours, saying no to additional commitments, or even practicing mindfulness to help curb negative self-talk. These internal boundaries are just as important as the ones you set with others, as they allow you to cultivate a healthier relationship with yourself. Boundaries are also a form of self-care. When you set healthy boundaries, you prioritize your emotional and mental well-being, making space for self-compassion, rest, and personal growth. You avoid burnout by managing your time and energy more effectively, ensuring that you have the resources to give to yourself and others when necessary. In the long run, boundaries contribute to a more balanced, fulfilling life where you feel empowered rather than depleted. For more insight into how boundaries impact mental health, consider exploring research articles such as Setting Boundaries in Relationships: The Role of Assertiveness in Psychological Well-Being by Dr. Kelly Marie. This paper delves into the psychological impact of boundary setting, demonstrating how assertiveness in defining and maintaining personal boundaries is correlated with improved mental health and stronger relationships. Lastly, it's important to acknowledge that setting boundaries is an act of self-love. It requires you to value yourself enough to prioritize your needs and communicate them effectively. By doing so, you signal to yourself and others that your well-being matters. This fosters a greater sense of self-worth, allowing you to cultivate healthier, more supportive relationships in all areas of your life. As you become more comfortable setting and maintaining boundaries, you'll notice a shift in how others treat you and, more importantly, how you treat yourself. Setting healthy boundaries is an essential practice for nurturing your well-being and fostering positive relationships. By choosing to prioritize your needs, communicating assertively, and embracing the power of self-respect, you empower yourself to create an environment where you can thrive. Remember, boundaries are not just about saying no, they are about affirming your worth and establishing a foundation for healthier interactions. As you cultivate this practice, you will not only protect your energy, but also pave the way for deeper connections and personal growth. Embrace the journey of setting boundaries and watch as your life transforms into one of balance, joy, and fulfillment.